Thanks, Daniela. Time now for the headliner, brought to you by Miller Lite. And let's bring in alternate captain for the Detroit Red Wings, former Michigan State Spartan, longtime Red Wing, a veteran Red Wing player. And that, of course, is Justin Abdelkader. Justin, thanks for joining us on the headliner. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Art.
I guess what I really want to get to is Feed the Front Lines Detroit, which was a program I know you, Luke, and Dylan, three of the four alternate captains, got together, joined Mayor Duggan's initiative to provide meals for hospital workers. And actually, I guess it was a conversation with the head team physician of the Red Wings, Tony Colucci, Dr. Colucci, where you fellas figured you really wanted to do something, a team initiative. This is not only the three of you, it's the entire team plus coaches. Everybody pitched in, and now you're providing 5,000 meals a day or something to workers.
Yeah, I think we're all really excited to, gather our teammates and do something as a group, as a collective group. It was great. The coaches wanted to get involved as well. Just show our support for, all the frontline workers, in the city of Detroit where we play, show our support, hopefully provide some food. I know they're working long hours. It's a tough job. It's not easy, but just show our support and gratitude for what they're doing. And like I said, just really excited that we could do it as a collective group.
If you want to donate to this very worthy cause, it's feedthefrontlinesdetroit.com, a website. The Red Wings are doing their part as always. And I wanted to ask you, Justin, were you surprised when Tony came back to you, and even though they could use everything, but said really providing meals is what we really, really need, because you've already done that?
Yeah, you know what? I think when my wife and I had done it for the hospital at St. Joe's in Pontiac, we saw the impact, and we heard from a lot of people directly, indirectly, how grateful they were, and how much they appreciated our support. So, after doing that and having the experience, and talking with Tony, thinking that was the best way we could show our support, I think it made the most sense. And like I said, I think it's important for us as a group of guys. Everyone was on board and excited to give back and just show our support. This is a crazy time we're going through, and they're the workers that are making us feel safe, and putting their health at risk at times, especially to start when we didn't have enough supplies and masks and those type of things. But I think we're finally getting abundance of those, which is great. But I think with the food, it can give them something new, something fresh. And I think the other end of it too, which we are excited about, is to support local restaurants and help them during these times.
Well, really, that's right. I don't know. I'm going off the top of my head. I think at least 2,000 metro area restaurants are involved in this program and providing meals. And I mean, it really is a worthy cause, and just a great job. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, the Red Wings have a huge initiative through the Red Wings Foundation. You're always there. I mean, I've said this before, publicly. I mean, you're one of the fellas that give back to this community, and no matter what. And I know I've asked you, and I don't mean to embarrass you here, but where does it come from? I mean, your heart's as big as can be.
I think it comes from the family, how I was raised, my parents, obviously knowing the impact we can have, just enjoy putting a smile on people's faces, know the positions we're in, and, whether it's school visits, hospital visits, these type of donations, just really enjoy, being around people and giving back, and seeing the type of impact we can have. These people support us, on a daily basis. And, we just want to feel like we're connected with our community. I think the Red Wings have done a great job for, way longer than I've been on the team of having that type of community impact. And I just want to do my part.
I want to go back to what you did for St. Joseph Mercy Oakland, where you teamed up with the Detroit Wing Company and provided, I think it was, I got 50,000 on my head, but I mean, you provided meals for an entire day and night shift And I know, and they say behind every great man, there's a great woman. I know your wife, Julie, is very, very instrumental in this. Can you talk a little bit about what she has brought to this initiative and getting everything kind of started?
Yeah, she was, she was spearheading a lot of it. She was on the emails, on the calls. We were on multiple calls, um, trying to sort this out and figure out timing and with the Detroit Wing Company when we had to get the meals delivered, how logistically it was all going to work. And I think we were both just very excited to show our support and to feed the frontline workers, show our gratitude. Like I said, we've talked about it with what we did as a team, but a lot of the same stuff. Just the amount of hours they're putting in, and we thought this would bring some excitement, some new food, whatever type of amount of money or amount of meals. I think just showing our, we just wanted to show our support and do something that hopefully they enjoyed and they liked. And like I said, also supports the Detroit Wing Company. And these restaurants are going through tough times and trying to make it as much as possible, on takeout and deliveries and those type of things. So also supporting a local restaurant as well. I think it was a win-win in both situations.
Well, I know that when you contacted the Detroit Wing Company, that they were more than willing to go on board and they were going to donate the food, but you said, no way, Justin Abdelkader, the Abdelkaders are paying for this food, which really just goes to show your sense of community and also how, this is, these are trying times for all of us. And even though it was gracious by Detroit Wing Company to donate the food, you wanted to make sure that they were going to get something out of it as well, which, I really applaud you on that.
Yeah, no, thanks. It didn't even cross my mind that we wanted to get anything for free. I mean, it was obviously, a great gesture by them. Shows, Gus and what they, how they want to support as much as they can to donate. But, they're doing a lot on their own as well. And we wanted, it didn't even cross my mind that we wanted to take any type of meal for free. We wanted to make sure that we were supporting them as well as supporting, the hospital workers. So, like I said, it was a win-win, and we were really excited to do it, and saw a lot of great pictures, and got a ton of great feedback. But yeah, it's during these tough times, we wanted to, we talking with my wife, going back and forth on a few different things. We thought this was, one of the best ways we could show our support.
Do you keep in constant contact with the fellas? Do the Red Wings have like a team meeting?
We keep in contact, especially with what's talked about with our PA Players Association, and kind of steps and guidelines moving forward. And then when you start hearing rumors and articles come out, none of them. It's more just people talking. There's nothing concrete out there. You're seeing different schedules. You're seeing different things, come out saying when we're going to be back, but nothing's agreed upon. We're just, there's a lot of ideas, a lot of really good ideas. It's just a matter of when we're going to be allowed to get back and play. So we do have a group chat that, we'll share messages and ideas and talk and make sure everyone's doing well and staying healthy. And, I mean, I've been talking to, a number of guys over the weeks too. And, some guys have questions. Glennie and I are reps for the PA. So we'll answer a lot of questions directly to guys if they are wondering about whether it's, going home, are they allowed this, this was earlier when we got postponed, but could they go home, or what the types of rules are. And more or less everyone's just kind of chomping at the bit and anxious to get back playing, but we're just kind of wait and see approach right now.
Well, Justin, I've said this, I've told you this, and I tell everybody. I mean, you good times, bad times, you're always out there. You're always in the community. You're always doing something, and you're a real stand-up and accountable guy. And for somebody who's done something like I've done this forever, I've been going into the Red Wing room now for like 30 years. God, I can't believe it's been that long. But but really, you're definitely one of the guys that you know you get it, you understand, and your accountability and responsibility, and you really bear the weight very, very well, because I know, sometimes it's difficult. Yeah, and you're definitely one of the guys, man. I mean, I really appreciate everything you do, not only for the team but for our community. I know you're from the state of Michigan. For some reason, you ended up going to Michigan State. I still don't understand that.
Hey, we won a national championship. I think it worked out pretty good, Art.
Well, you won the national championship. I mean, obviously you've had a lot of great memories, and I'm no better than the birth of Jackson, certainly, but winning that national championship, scoring that goal, even me, a hardcore Wolverine, got out of my seat and was just so happy when the Spartans won that national championship. I truly mean that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, Art. That's very nice of you. It's been some challenging times for sure, especially coming in, and even throughout my career. I've been very fortunate to be on a lot of good teams and do a lot of winning. And, this last stretch has been very challenging, and you learn a lot about yourself. And, you got to, you really just got to continue to, it's a next day mentality. And we're professionals. We're paid to do our job, and you got to come to work. And, as much as possible, you got to keep that positive attitude. And I think we have a great group of guys, a great group of young talent in the room. And, the organization has done a great job of drafting and finding a lot of good young players over the years. And it'll pay off. We're in a spot that, hey, we're gonna look up from here and look forward to getting back in the playoffs. Because we tell guys all the time, especially the younger players that haven't experienced playoff type games. There's no better experience, no better feeling than playing in front of a full crowd and hearing the "Let's Go Red Wings" chants and the excitement around the city. There's nothing like it, nothing like Hockey Town. So we're working, and it's like I said, it's been tough, last few years, but we'll get back there and hopefully be raising Stanley Cup soon.
No, I certainly agree with that. Justin Abdelkader, associate captain or alternate captain for the Detroit Red Wings. Thanks for joining us, fans. If you want to get involved in this initiative, it's feedthefrontlinesdetroit.com. Red Wings are very much involved. And Justin, thanks for being on the Headliner. I really appreciate it. I do enjoy talking to you. Maybe I talk to you a little too much sometimes, and but and, yeah, and I love talking Big Ten sports, as you very well know, and I know that that you do too. So I appreciate it. I'm glad everyone is safe and healthy in the family. Keep up the good work on the ice and also in the community. And again, Justin, thanks for joining us on the Headliner.
Yeah, thanks, Art. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I know we have a good rivalry going, and I enjoy that. Enjoy going back and forth with the Michigan State. But yeah, hope everyone's staying safe out there. All the fans, community of Detroit, the state, and fans everywhere. We'll get through this and get back on ice.
Well, yep, I certainly agree with you again, Justin. Thank you very much. That's Justin Abdelkader, the alternate captain of the Detroit Red Wings, on the Headliner, brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer with great taste and only 96 calories, available for delivery. And Daniela, what a great guy. I think you can tell Justin is top of the line in my book.